Hi Gemini, and a very warm welcome to your annual forecast 2020 to 2021. We're on the cusp of a new decade, and 2020 is a really big year astrologically. It's rich, it's filled with 6 eclipses instead of the usual 4 in a year. Pluto and Saturn and Jupiter all coming together. It's really an opportunity for some great transformation. It's an opportunity to turn your life around and to take it to a new and higher level. So don't be concerned about all the dates that I'm going to mention, because at the end of the video, I've got a list of all these dates. Of course, if you want to take notes, that's fine, but it's not necessary. So lovely Geminis, let me break the year down for you. We start out on January the 10th with a lunar eclipse happening here in the 2nd house, and on the 12th Saturn and Pluto come together. You may have heard many astrologers talking about this. It's a big event, and what's happening for you this year, Gemini, is a big activation of your finances. Many times it will get activated and reactivated. And also your values. What's important to you? Are you living your life according to your values? If you really value a relationship, are you putting time and energy into your relationship? Do you need to make some changes yourself? Do you need to end the relationship? If you want to be in a relationship, do you have time and effort to put into it? All these are important questions that are being triggered here. It's also an opportunity for you to look at your gifts, your talents, to maybe dig up a talent from the past. Because Geminis, you're multi-talented, most of you. Yes, you've got these 2 sides to you. You can juggle many balls. You can do many things. So maybe it's time to focus on 1 or 2 of them and really make them into something financially successful for you. So a lot of the focus here on this 8th house, which has to do with going deep, facing your fears, dealing with drama in your life, obsession, things that just take you over where you feel as though you're out of control. Saturn-Pluto is an opportunity for really taking the driver's seat of your life. Not allowing yourself to be bombarded by others or influenced by others necessarily, but putting down your clear boundaries. And in doing that, it's an opportunity really to enhance your financial abundance, but also your emotional feeling of abundance and trust. The 8th house has to do with trust. And on April 4th, June 20th, November 12th, and would you know it, the door's going there. As I was saying, April 4th, June 20th, November 12th, Jupiter and Pluto come together 3 times exactly. And I'm learning to be adaptable like lovely Geminis are. When the doorbell goes, when things go and distract you, how can you laser beam your focus back so that you can complete what's important to you? And that's again this power of this 8th house. It's taking your power and saying, yes, I am stronger than I realized. I've come through all these things in my life, and I'm better now after those challenges and the difficulties. I'm stronger. What have I learned from them? So this is powerful. You may find that somebody in fact wants to invest in you. Put some money into a business idea of yours, a fundraiser. It's wonderful for really getting other people interested in something that you're doing. You may find yourself getting into the study of psychology, understanding the mind, becoming more aware of your emotions and where you lose your energy and how you can stop that drainage and maintain your inner equilibrium. It's powerful stuff. Woo! So March the 22nd, we've got Saturn coming into this 9th house until July the 2nd. And this is an opportunity here for looking at more meaning in your life. What would give you more meaning? A sense of fulfillment. Your spiritual quest, your spiritual journey. Maybe looking at your religion if you have one. Or maybe looking at what's influenced you so far on this journey. And where do you now need to trust your intuition and your voice? You also might be doing some international business. May the 13th, Venus is going to go retrograde in your sign, lovely Geminis. This can bring a love back from the past, or a relationship that maybe is incomplete in some way, and you get some completion. Could activate your finances. Not the best time for getting into new relationships or into new business deals, but a wonderful time for completing something, a business deal, or for renegotiating something, or for finding a wonderful bargain. With it being in your first house, it's an opportunity to look at how you want to present yourself. How can you love yourself more? When you look in that mirror, can you say, I love you, and really mean it? That's what this Venus retro is triggering. So June the 4th, we've got a lunar eclipse happening here in your relationship house. June 21st, a solar eclipse in the money house. So relationships and money getting triggered by the eclipses in the middle of the year. Here, with the lunar eclipse, a relationship may come to a head. Something you've not seen, that you need to see, that's valuable. It might be a new relationship. It might be the renewal of an existing relationship. It might be you working on your emotional self, healing something deep inside of you, so that you're free, and you are free to love and trust more. Love and trust are going to be big issues for you this year. And then we've got the new moon solar eclipse happening in your money house, an opportunity for new beginnings financially. Maybe a new business deal coming to you, new opportunity. Maybe you're going to launch a product or a service, and also a good time for developing one of your many talents. And on July the 5th, we've got a lunar eclipse happening here. July's a big month. Again, shining a light on who are you trusting? Why are you trusting? Financially, where is your money? Do you need to move your assets? Do you need to move your loans, consolidate your loans? What do you need to change financially so that you can feel more secure on the inner level? And maybe it's not something financial. Maybe it's something emotional. Maybe it's something to do with your family. Something from the past to be resolved and released. This is the house of releasing and letting go. And on September the 9th until November 13th, we've got Mars going retrograde. Not the best time for starting a new project, but really good for just revisiting something that you've been working on for a while. Mars retrograde, you might have some second thoughts about your social circle. And it's also an opportunity to think about your dreams and your wishes. Maybe you've been pushing for something that in fact is not for your highest good. And as Mars is retrograde, it might be an opportunity to look at maybe something that's not been working so well in your life. And look at that and say, hey, you know, I don't think I need this or want this anymore. So an opportunity for reassessment. And then when Mars goes direct on November 13th, then you might find yourself inundated with new invitations, possibilities for meeting new friends, and for enlarging your social circle. On November the 30th, we've got a lunar eclipse happening in your sign, lovely Geminis, and a solar eclipse happening here in the opposite house on December 14th in your relationship area. So it's finances and relationships that have got a lot of activation for you this year. Wonderful here for shining a light on you looking at your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and really boosting that. Seeing that you do have special abilities, you are unique. There is nobody like you, and for you to appreciate that. And here with the solar eclipse, new opportunities for a new relationship, for revitalizing an existing one, and for making some important changes in relationships with respect to your new self that is emerging. And on December 17th, we've got Saturn I didn't put back, but Saturn goes back in between July and December. Then December 17th comes into your ninth again, and December 20th, Jupiter joining the party. Now these two haven't been together in Aquarius since 1409, so this is quite a big event for you, and an opportunity for maybe some travel, planning a trip to somewhere that's meaningful to you, maybe going on a spiritual retreat or journey, or attending a conference or a class, or giving the class. And it's an opportunity here really for developing that whole spiritual side and making sure that meaning is brought into every area of your life. It's a powerful aspect. And so there you have it, my lovely Geminis. You might want to have a personal reading about the year, maybe some astrology, maybe some channeling if you'd like it as well. And I just want to thank you. For those of you who've been following me for a while, thank you. And thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Bye for now.